Congratulations to Brian Legrand, who has been named the 2021 Caretaker of the Year by the United States Harness Writers Association's Delaware Valley chapter. Brian is a third-generation horseman who has been grooming equines since he was a teenager, learning the craft from his grandfather, Willard Hughes.
I was 18 years old, and I helped my grandfather. And I bath horses, brush them, groom them, and a couple years after that, he got me to jog. So I was taught to jog a horse. I sat on the cart with him, and he helped me jog.
Caretakers are the unsung heroes of the sport, and many people are unaware of the long hours put in by those like Brian, who work in the barn day in and day out. And for this award winner, his mornings begin at the barn around 5 a.m. for the daily stable work. And then very often, his responsibilities extend into the evening as Brian heads to the track to care for his horses on race nights, meaning his workday can easily be up to 15 hours long. And it goes without saying that Brian was elated about receiving his honor of Caretaker of the Year, and grateful to his employers, Joanne and Jim King Jr., who nominated him. And the Kings are just as grateful, if not more, for having Brian as a part of their team.
He's always there when I need him. He just does his job, and he's always happy. He keeps morale up all the time. It's just great to have somebody around that thinks as much of their position and their life as Brian does. It's just great. Oh, he's always so excited. He can always find the good in them and do whatever he can to bring out the good in them.
Brian currently cares for 6 horses in the King stable, including a couple of 2-year-olds in training, along with 4 racehorses. Born to be Shameless, owned by Jim Morris; Sniper Hanover, co-owned by Joanne Looney King and Hall of Fame driver Tim Tetrick; and 2 Pacers named Crimson and Chrome and Boilermaker, who are owned solely by Tetrick, and who is well aware that his horses are in great hands with Brian.
Well, he works very, very hard, and he takes a lot of pride in his work. So, for Brian to get honored like that is pretty special, and he deserves every part of it. Congratulations, man, and you've done a great job for me, the horses that I own. You take care of a couple of them, and I really appreciate your hard work.
I care for my animals, and they get good grooming. I do some massaging. I do some leg work, exercise their legs. I got an ice boot, a magnetic boot. Of course, I have something that I usually put on their back that'll help them. And when they hit the racetrack, it's their turn.
Brian has been an important asset when it comes to putting lifetime marks on his horses, like Crimson and Chrome, who has a career best of 148. But no matter how fast they go, there's just something about that incredible emotion you get when making it to victory lane.
I feel really excited. I know my job is doing good, and I really have a lot of heart in my the horses that I take care of, and the pride of me.
Yes, this type of work consists of long hours in all types of weather, and the days off are few and far between. But when you have a passion for what you do and a positive attitude like Brian does, well, it's easy to be grateful when having the opportunity to spend each day alongside these beautiful 4-legged athletes.
I just love to be around animals. And I was brought and raised to be with animals like my grandfather has horses, and I learned from the experience.
Congratulations again to Brian Legrand. Thank you for the exceptional care you give our standard-bred horses and for being an important part of our harness racing industry.